Good morning, my friends. I'm here in my kitchen and I'm with my 100 babies. I think there were two adults that we started out with, but basically it was 100 really tiny. They were little wisp and some juveniles. And they've been in here since December 14th, so we're coming up almost on 2 months. It's been January, February, and it's February 8th, so close to the 2 month mark. But let's just see how they're doing. I was here about, 8, 9 days ago, and I gave them a little bit of stuff, a little bit of food, and checked on them. And I also put this, a few days ago, I put this piece of cardboard, like, it's not really cardboard, but it's, like a heavy brown paper, because I seem to be getting an awful lot of liquid in here. So I'm not going to add any liquid to it. See if I can do this with my bare hand here. There seems to be some little crawlies, some little fleas. Probably ought to take it outside and let these guys find their way out. But let's see what we got. I see a cocoon over here. Let me see if I can back that off. How's that working? Does that seem better? Yeah, I think so. Okay, so let's see what we have in temperature. Oops, helps to read it right side up. And it's 67 in the house. Looks like it's probably about 67, 68. Right about that. Good job. Okay, alrighty. So, I see a little cocoon right there. You see that? And I'm surprised there's still any in here that look like they're still out and about. But let's just kind of like dig right in and see. I'm trying to remember which side I fed on the last time. It feels like it's just about as wet as it should be. And boy, I mean, you're seeing a lot of cardboard here. But what do you think? Let's see where we're going. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to move it out a bit because I am seeing some of these little fleas, and oh goodness, active. I don't know, is he a red wiggler young, or is that some other variety of worm? That one's red. Oh, I see. Here's some food. Now I'm seeing it. Oh, and there's a banana peel. And the last time we gave it cornmeal and strawberry tops, and yeah, still a little bit of food. Still a little bit of food there. Oh, there's a nice size worm. Oop, there's some more. And I'm using my little thermometer, which seems to work great as a little poke and see implement of destruction. And there's a strawberry top. No strawberry underneath, but a strawberry top. So they are eating it, and they are quite healthy. Isn't it amazing how long they stretch? Don't you wish you could get up in the morning and really stretch out that long? I'm sure all the creaks and cracks of my old back would feel so much better if I could do that. Moving right along. I'm not seeing any worm balls, but I am seeing lots of worms moving about, and lots more here, and they look healthy. like I said, this has only been about 8 weeks, and some were just really tiny little wisp, and I believe there were only 2 that looked like they were close to adults. I won't say I could see a clitellum or anything, but they were bigger. They were bigger than small. You know, they were they nobody was carrying their. See now here, come on out there. Yeah, you can see how he's starting to swell there at the neck. It's his little clitellum, which is both. They're hermaphrodites, so they have both girl properties and boy properties, but they still need to get together and form a union to produce any more cocoons. And I think that's pretty cool. Nature has its own way of doing things. Look at that. And I'm just ruining their entire setup here. You know, they all. Betty Bob was with Jimmy Jane, and and they were ready to make a little cocoon, and I just came through and ripped everybody apart. What was I thinking? All right, so what are we going to do? We're going to go dead center this time. I just pull it back with my fingers. And it won't hurt you, my friends, for those of you who think, oh my goodness, what is she doing? Let's see, what did I do with my strawberries? Oh, wait, I still have them in the freezer here. Take you through my house. Been trying to make sure that I freeze everything first, because I really think that is very helpful on keeping down. Come here, honey. Move to the side. I don't want to freeze your little butt. Bum. Is that a better word? If children are listening. Okay, so we're going to put down a nice little layer of bananas. You know, worms can eat up to half of their body weight. So fatter worm can eat more. Thinner worm can eat less. But if you keep feeding that thinner worm more, he might have a chance of catching up with the fatter worm. So we're going to do that. We're going to give them a little bit of, this is cornmeal and ground eggshell. That way I didn't forget one or the other, because I'm getting forgetful. Now I like putting down the eggshell kind of in the center, you know, and then here's a little bit of coffee grounds. And the coffee grounds not only act as a food, but they act as grit. So, you know, if you don't have eggshell, at least make sure you give them a little bit of coffee grounds. And at Christmas, Santa brought me a paper shredder that shreds cardboard better than my other one. It's a 12 sheet rather than a 6 sheet, and that was Santa Rick brought it for me. And I think I'm going to not add any more liquid to this. I want this to dry out just a little bit, because I don't like having those little fleas and what have you in this bin, and I'm afraid it might be that they're just getting too moist. And I think this bin has just totally outlived its use. Either that, or I need to pull the worms out, start fresh, start again. And as you can see, I'm up over the limit. But it's cold outside, and I don't know what to do with these worms. I don't want to stick them back anywhere else, because I think, what am I looking at? I thought I was looking at a cocoon there. No. That's interesting. Did I just see something there? Is that a wisp? Kind of looks like it. I can see that's a bug. But is that a wisp we're looking at? Yeah, look at it moving. Can you see that? I thought it was a little hairy fiber, but you can see right there. And that little hairy fiber, that little hairy fiber's moving. There's a few more. So let's gently put this back together and hope that those little creepy bugs are not taking over my little worm bin. And I think I'll have to move this one outside. But we're going to have some nights in the 40s here in Florida, and I don't want any of my stuff to freeze here. So anyway, that's it. I just wanted to show you this real quick. I hope that was okay. And I hope you, my friends, will come back and see me again. Garden what you've got, and if you have worms, well, garden with those worms, even if you have to play inside. And this is a great school project, whether you're in 1st grade or 8th grade or 12th grade, or you have you're a college student and you're trying to use some of your things that you're going to throw away. You could raise some worms and get some great worm castings for your house plants or for outside. So anyway, I hope you all have a wonderful day. Come back and see me again, and I hope you'll subscribe and ring the bell. Take care, you all. Bye-bye.